Well, good morning. Today is Friday, March 4th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. We start with Holly for a check of today's forecast and a warm-up coming this weekend.
Looking forward to that. And it was a really cold start this morning, but at least we're more seasonal as we look ahead into the afternoon, Danielle. And then getting into tomorrow, here come those 60s, and you're going to be able to get out and enjoy before we bring in rain and even rumbles late tomorrow, early Sunday. Timing on that is really perfect, though, because hopefully you'll be able to get outside in between. Taking a look at your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, we are mid-60s tomorrow, Sunday, and then back to reality as we head into next week. More seasonal weather as we're into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Enjoy this warm up the weekend.
All righty. Thank you so much, Holly. And students have now been out of school for almost 2 weeks after an arson fire caused more than $1 million in damage at St. Anthony of Padua Elementary School in Parma. But today, some students head back to class in a new classroom. Students will attend St. Bridget. The school closed last year, but will temporarily reopen so St. Anthony of Padua students can finish out the school year. Grades 6 through 8 start today, and 1st through 5th graders start on Monday. The classrooms are filled with supplies donated by the community.
It looks really nice. My friends are here, and just seeing people here, it really makes it feel like a school.
These 2 weeks have been filled with a lot of love and compassion and the outpouring of community, and we will proceed with learning just as if we were in our other building. It's just a building.
A $12,500 reward is being offered for any information that leads to a conviction in this case. And more local developing stories for you this morning. First, a Bedford Heights mother accused of stabbing her 5-year-old daughter to death last month faced a judge yesterday. Monica Carr-Neely pleaded not guilty to charges of murder and felonious assault in the death of Anijah Noel Holland. The child's father, Gregory Holland, was in court for Neely's arraignment.
She should never see the daylight ever again, ever. Somebody can do that to their own child.
Investigators say Neely admitted to stabbing her daughter during a phone call with Holland, who then called 911. He was in the process of trying to gain custody of his daughter. Neely is being held on a $2 million bond. The Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office says it will not seek the death penalty in the murder of Cleveland police officer Shane Bartek. The office says the Capitol Review Committee decided against it after reviewing the case and consulting with Officer Bartek's family. 18-year-old Tamara McLeod faces several charges in his death, including aggravated murder. She has pleaded not guilty. A man who tried to kidnap a child at a Lakewood park last year will spend the next 6 years in prison. 45-year-old Jeremy McCusker pleaded guilty to several charges. The incident happened at Lakewood Madison Park during soccer practice with kids. McCusker will also serve 2 years of probation after his prison sentence. Alrighty, let's turn to the coronavirus now. As we approach the 2-year mark of the pandemic, the Ohio Department of Health, they are reporting that cases and hospitalizations continue to fall well below the 3-week average. And it's been almost 2 years since the first COVID-19 cases were reported here in Ohio. And days later, the state was placed under a state of emergency. But now there's a sense of relief for once at local hospitals. Cleveland Clinic says as of Thursday morning, it has fewer than 100 COVID patients. Now, Dr. Robert Willie with the clinic, he led all of Ohio's Zone 1 at the start of the pandemic when hospitals started working together. He says while relief is now being felt, the hospital is not letting its guard down just yet.
I think morale among not only the Cleveland Clinic but other healthcare providers is very good right now. We're all kind of wiping our brow and saying, "Wow, we got through that." We know we might face another variant, but we're much better prepared going into that if we have to deal with it again.
Dr. Wiley is focused on vaccines for the future. He says only 28% of Ohioans have gotten their booster shot, and the time to get that dose is now while cases are low. And the NFL is suspending all COVID-19 protocols. According to a memo sent to the league's 32 teams, the NFL and the NFL Players Association have agreed that operations will return to normal effective immediately. This means no more testing, tracking, or quarantining, and no more masks unless local laws require them. However, the league says if anyone, players or staff, experiences COVID-19 symptoms, they must report it to their team and take a COVID-19 test. And many restaurants and churches are getting ready to host fish fries once again now that Lent is officially underway. And while fried fish is delicious, well, it's important not to eat too much of it. Beth Cherwoni, a registered dietitian for Cleveland Clinic, explains why.
When we fry something, whether it's fish or chicken or whatever it may be, a lot of times those oils are not heart healthy. They're saturated fats. And what happens is the breading actually absorbs all those fats. And so not only are you getting, more calories just from the breading itself, but you're getting all those unhealthy fats.
Cherwani says consider eating baked, broiled, or grilled fish instead. Or you could order another seafood altogether, like shrimp or crab cakes. And for those planning to cook fish at home, try using an air fryer. It will give you that crispy texture without the added oils. And if you are looking for a local fish fry, or if you are a church or organization and you like to submit yours, text the word FISH to 216-344-3300 and we will send our fish fry guide and map directly to your phone. Well, Cleveland Clinic continues to be one of the world's finest providers of healthcare. According to Newsweek's ranking of the world's best hospitals for 2022, Cleveland Clinic came in at number 2 in the world. For the study, Newsweek says it looked at over 2,200 hospitals in 27 countries. Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi, Cleveland Clinic Fairview Hospital, and Cleveland Clinic Florida all also ranked in the top 250 in the world. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and the Go team will see you Monday morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. And I'll be back tomorrow for Go Saturday, which starts at 5 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.